The prison guard hid a large crab in the inmate's food tray. The prisoner, enduring intense pain, tossed the crab toward the iron door. The only window on the door suddenly opened. Henry curiously stuck his head out. A metal rod slammed down and locked his head in place. It turned out that the prison had a strict rule. No inmate was allowed to make a sound in their cell. By hitting the door with the crab, Henry had broken this rule. As a result, the guard decided to cut his food ration in half. Because of his failed escape attempt, Henry was locked in a dark, windowless cell. He would have to live in a room where he could only take 5 steps for 2 years. One day, Henry received a new bucket of food. Inside was half a coconut and a note of encouragement from his friend Lewis. That half coconut was enough to give Henry the strength to survive. However, the guard soon discovered the coconut in the bucket. He told Henry that if he revealed who had sent it, he could get full meals again. But Henry refused to betray his friend, even if it meant starving. The guard even covered the sunlight in his room with wooden boards. Henry spent day after day in complete darkness, relying on the cockroaches beneath him to survive. After 2 years, as Henry's body started to recover, he looked toward the prison gates again. He was planning to escape again. When Will heard that Henry was planning another escape, he intentionally injured his eye and went to the hospital. He wanted to leave with Henry and brought some good news. There was a doctor in the prison who could sell them a boat. Henry immediately went to that doctor for a checkup. He secretly negotiated the price for the boat. The plan was moving forward smoothly. As long as they could act during the prison's concert that night, they'd be free. But just before the escape, an inmate discovered their plan. He threatened Henry with a razor, demanding that Henry take him along, or he would tell the guards. With no choice, Henry agreed. That night, Henry and his group sneaked to the wall. They stood on each other's shoulders and climbed up, but Will was too slow, and a patrolling guard noticed him. Will fought the guard head-on, but was knocked out by a gunstock. Seeing this, Lewis grabbed a bench from the ground and smashed it over the guard's head, knocking him out. He quickly ran to the wall and, with Henry's help, jumped down. Although Lewis sprained his left leg, it didn't stop him from moving forward. Soon, the 3 of them boarded the waiting boat and left the prison. They rowed all night and arrived at the jungle by morning. Henry paid $3,000 to the guide, who then rowed off, leaving only a small boat for them. When Henry went to check the boat, he found that it had a huge hole in it. It was clear that the guide had tricked them. Just as they were at a loss, a kind-hearted hunter passed by. The hunter offered to lend them his boat. With the boat, the 3 of them set off toward freedom. But unfortunately, a storm hit them along the way, and they were forced to land on an island to wait out the weather. They ran into patrolling guards as soon as they landed.